Hi, this is Chef John, Chef Ambassador for the New Mexico Department of Agriculture, Taste the Tradition logo program. All right, we're gonna make a cool, really quick dish. If you're coming home, this takes about 30 minutes. The longest time that it's gonna take is cooking our acorn squash. So we're gonna take an acorn squash, cook it in the oven, and then we're going to add New Mexico pecans, New Mexico pecan oil, some local honey. Lavender honey's great, but any kind of locally sourced honey is awesome. But we're gonna add some rosemary, and we're gonna top it with some blue cheese. So you get a really good combination of flavors, creamy, texturally, you get crunchy, you get the sweetness of the honey, you get earthy, you get a lot of different things going on in your mouth, and it's really a wonderful dish, especially for vegetarian options through the fall. So let's get started. So we're just gonna take this acorn squash, I'm gonna split it right down the middle. I'm gonna de-seed this squash. Then we'll add a little bit of salt and pepper. It's a very simple dish to make, really quick, really easy. So a great little kitchen hack, if you're gonna roast these in the oven, is to take it, flip it over, and just kind of flatten out one of those ridges. So it's gonna sit nice and flat in our pan. We don't have to worry about it rolling over when we transport into the oven, and then we won't spill butter everywhere either, so that's always awesome. All right, 2 tabs of butter. We're gonna take some cracked pepper, not a lot, just a little bit. I'm a big fan of pepper. Touch of salt. Again, you don't need too much. That's gonna go straight in our oven. And we're gonna let that bake for about 30 minutes. And then we're gonna pull it out and we'll add all the rest of the ingredients. It's been 30 minutes. We're gonna pull our acorn squash and check it. Oh, look at that. Nice and brown. So a really great way to check this is just to squeeze it. If it's nice and tender, it's good to go. So we're gonna start out with New Mexico pecans. So they're really lovely and buttery when they're whole, but we're gonna crush them up so we get plenty of coverage when we add it to it. So it can be just as simple as that, or you can go through and cut them. I'm all about rough chop, but that should give us some good amount. And then we're gonna add rosemary. That's gonna give us kind of herbal notes in this dish. It doesn't take too much because you don't wanna overpower it. You can kind of see loose, it's about like a tablespoon. Totally up to you. I'm a big fan of rosemary, so I like a lot of it. When it's fresh like this, you need to break it down as fine as you can. All right, should be great. Set that to the side. And we got some lovely blue cheese here. You can cut it or you can just crumble it. This is gonna give a nice creamy texture. It's gonna coat your tongue really well. And then that's gonna allow those flavors to kind of move around in your mouth. Now, we got all of our parts ready. Move our squash over to our serving plate. Gotta make it pretty. So then we're gonna add our pecans. Then I think I'm gonna add a couple whole pecans to this too, just because I like them a lot. Now I like to add all of these other ingredients, and then I'm gonna top it with honey and the pecan oil. That way it gets over everything. But the last little bit will be that rosemary. All right, do some honey. And wonderful New Mexican pecan oil. This is a fabulous finish oil. So it really boosts that pecan flavor. We're gonna do a little bit of sprinkle of rosemary. And by doing this when your acorn squash is hot, it allows all those flavors to kind of release the aromas. And we'll make it look pretty, little garnished. And there we go.